The Nigerian Police Force is constrained once again to react to the media briefing by one Senator Isa Misau, who has been found out to still exist on the Nigerian Police Officer Staff List as AP number 57300, DSP Muhammad Isa Amma, on posting to Niger State Police Command on the 24th of September 2010. The first attention was drawn to the publication in the media attributed to the senator. Caption: Senator accuses IG of cornering 10 billion naira monthly IGR, taking bribe to post CPs to juicy states. I want to state here that it is expedient for the force to disabuse the mind of the members of the public, most especially people that must have read the story or listened to the fabricated lies or substantiated allegation and shallow imagination of a personality claiming to be a senator of Federal Republic of Nigeria, with premeditated evil plans to incite the public against Nigerian Police Force. The misleading misrepresentation of fact and concocted allegation by the senator against the Inspector General of Police and the Nigerian Police Force are unfounded fallacies aimed at casting aspersion on the renewed commitment of the Nigerian Police Force to ensure law and order, protection of lives and property across the country. For avoidance of doubt, as earlier stated, on the 23rd of August 2017, during the first press briefing with the media, Senator Isa Misau dubiously absconded and deserted the Nigerian Police Force on the 24th September 2010, when he was redeployed to Niger State Police Command. And he refused to report, consequently upon which he was queried in line with the Public Service Rule, Section 030301, subsection B, G, M, and O, and Section 030402, subsection A, B, C, E, and W. In addition to the previous queries and disciplinary processes he was facing when he refused to proceed on Junior Command Course JCC 49-2008 at Police Staff College, Jos, between 5th of January 2009 and 19th of June 2009. I will, under here, show you some of the letter. I'm going to show you the one. This is the first signal for him to proceed on course, which was released in 2008, which he refused to comply with. And the course supposed to run from 16th of, I take that again. The course supposed to run from 5th of January 2009 to 16th of June 2009 at Police Staff College, Jos. These are the signals circulated to all the officers, not only him. There are about 80 of them to attend this course. His name appeared on serial number 59 of this list. This serial number 59 is first number 57300, DSP Muhammad Isa Amma, and he refused to proceed. Then I made a remark in my opening paragraph that DSP Muhammad Isa Amma's name still appear on the police staff list. This is the page. The staff list is very voluminous and bulky, and I may not be able to carry it to this press briefing. But this is the page where his name appear. You can see it underlined. I will give it to people to go around. Muhammad, first number AP 57300, Muhammad Isa Amma, state of origin, Bauchi State, local government, Misau. He was born on the 30th of November 1974. And he enlisted to the Nigerian Police Force on the 1st of May 2000. And was promoted to Deputy Superintendent of Police on the 1st of March 2005. And is to retire from police service on the 30th of November 2034. He holds a degree in business administration, and his current posting, which he refused to report, is Niger State Police Command, posted on the 24th of September 2010. The retirement letter presented to the journalist by DSC Muhammad Isa Amma is suspiciously forged and dubiously obtained. The letter, which was dated 5th March 2014, a period of more than 4 years after AP number 57000, DSP Mohammed Isa Amma deserted the force, is now being investigated by the force. It is on record for the public and the media to verify that as AP number 57300, DSP Mohammed Isa Amma was being wanted as a deserter, he contested and lost the Bauchi Central Senatorial election in 2011 general election under Action Congress of Nigeria. In fact, his name was the first on the list of those who contested for that election. At the age of 37 years, one Bapa Ali Misau contested against him under the Congress of Progressive Change, CPC, political party. Other contestants with him were Mohammed A. Mohammed, AMPP, Ibrahim Mohammed from Labour Party, Alhaji Dansala I. Ningi from MPPP Party, and Senator Ahmed Abdul Ningi, PDP, who won the election. AP number 57300, DSP Mohammed Isa Amma absconded from duty and deserted the force on the 21st of September 2010, but contested the Bauchi Central Senatorial election in 2011 under Action Congress of Nigeria, and got suspected forged documents, which he was referring to, letter dated 5th March 2014. This means that for 4 years, he is still a police officer, which made it a criminal act for him to contest election. I take that again. For him to contest election as a serving police officer in service. And this is another fraud that the police is investigating against him. He also perpetrated an act of impersonation by acknowledging the receipt of the suspected forged retirement letter as a Deputy Commissioner of Police, DCP Amma Isa. I'll show you proof to that equally, instead of his actual rank of a Deputy Superintendent of Police. If you see this letter, this is the acknowledged copy of the suspected forged letter. And I'll pass it around for you to see. This letter is dated 5th of March 2014 with the name Mr. Mohammed Isa Amma, DSP. He acknowledged here below, original copy collected by me, DCP Amma Isa, and his sign. Then it's equally of note that the media should know this is, if you look at what is circulated to you people, this is the copy of what is circulated. There are differences between this letter which makes it greatly suspicious. Because here you have AP number 57300 on top of his name, but here there's none. So it's a ground for suspicion. And this is one of the reasons why police have stepped up investigation into this suspected forged letter which is parading before the media. I continue. DSP Mohammed Isa Amma got the suspected forged retirement letter in 2014, but he contested for the Bauchi Central Senatorial election in 2011 general election under the Action Congress. At that time, he was still a Deputy Superintendent of Police and a deserter from the force. This is a clear element and criminal liability of fraud and impersonation, because under the law, you cannot be a police officer and still stand for election. Furthermore, the evidences so far gathered reveal that the suspected forged retirement letter dated 5th March 2014, which is currently a subject of investigation, was approved within 6 working days by the Police Service Commission. This is very abnormal, as the procedure for processing retirement must have been altered fraudulently. The suspicion in this regard is that the suspected forged letter was obtained to perpetuate deceit in furtherance of DSP Mohammed Isa Amma fraudulent intention. And this is another reason why the suspected forged letter of retirement being brandished by DSP Mohammed Isa Amma is being investigated. Let me explain this to you. This is the letter we have here now, which acknowledge, like I've said earlier on. And this is the letter behind it conveying the directive of the Police Service Commission to the Inspector General of Police. This letter dated 5th March 2014. Then the conveyance make reference to the letter received from the purportedly received from First Headquarters on the 21st of February 2014. If you take calculation and check, 21st of February 2014 was on Friday. There's Saturday 23rd, there's Saturday 22nd and 23rd. So this letter, they are claiming, which now request for Isa Amma retirement, must have gotten to the commission on the 24th. Between 24th and 28th is 4 days of February. And from 1st of March to 5th of March is another 4 days, because the letter was written on the 5th. So decision must have been taken between those 4 days. So if we had the 4 days between 24 to 28, which is 4 days, then from the 1st to the 4th is under 4 days, making 8 days rather. Within these 8 days, there are 2 working days. So it is clear that only 6 working days is left. And it is very, very abnormal for you to have retirement approved within 6 working days, because it's not only his own case that the commission will attend to. There are other cases that have to go along with his own case. It is clearly a false allegation and severe distractions for DSP Mohammed Isa Amma or any other person to wrongly, without any proof or evidence, accuse the Inspector General of Police of failure to remit money realized from policemen attached to private citizens and oil companies, amounting into about 10 billion naira monthly internally generated revenue, when the truth and fact are that Nigerian Police is not a revenue-generating agency. This allegation from a dubious and fraudulent deserter Deputy Superintendent of Police are ridiculous, baseless, and a beer parlor gossip, which can only be from someone of unsound mind, unrepentant, and habitual liar who patronizes Indian M's joint. Of the accusation from DSP Mohammed Isa Amma, and inform the public that the Nigerian Police Force base posting, transfer, and deployment of Commissioner of Police, PMF commanders, SPU commanders, and other commanding officers on merit and competency of such officers to perform in that capacity, and not on monetary, ethnic, religious consideration. Postings and transfers are routine administrative tools to ensure the best performance of police officers towards optimum service delivery for the benefit of the public. The Inspector General of Police cannot compromise its integrity by receiving money from officers before officers are posted. This allegation is also baseless, unfounded, and should be disregarded and discountenanced by the public. His allegation against Commissioner of Police, Adamawa State Police Command. CP Moses Jutubo was promoted Commissioner of Police before the current police management team. He is not a Nupe officer, but was found to be capable and efficient, which was why he was posted as Commissioner of Police, Adamawa State Command. Since his posting to Adamawa State, he has brought down crime rate to BRS in the state, and there has not been any complaint from the people and government of Adamawa State on his performance. Therefore, there's no basis whatsoever for a Deputy Superintendent of Police to evaluate the performance of a Commissioner of Police. Consequently, the Commissioner of Police Adamawa State and other officers that DSP Mohammed Isa Amma disparaged have been granted permission and liberty by the Inspector General of Police to take legal actions against him as deemed necessary for his reckless utterances on the reputation of these officers. Considering all the above, the force is compelled to seek the prompt consideration of the Senate Ethics and Privilege Committee to prevail on DSP Mohammed Isa Amma to return to the Nigerian Police Force to face the Force Disciplinary Committee for various acts of serious misconduct, unprofessional wrongdoing, contrary to discipline, and other discreditable improper behaviors unbecoming of a police officer that he was charged with. The Nigerian Police Force hereby declares DSP Mohammed Isa Amma a deserter from the Nigerian Police Force. The force will definitely take appropriate action in this circumstance, as it has to do with a deserter under the Police Act and Regulation, under the Criminal and Penal Code, stipulating a deserter as a suspected criminal under the law. All other security agencies in the country are equally employed to assist the police in this regard. Members of the public are advised to disregard and discontinue all the allegations against the Inspector General of Police and the Nigerian Police Force by DSP Mohammed Isa Amma as totally unfounded and absolute falsehood. In conclusion, AP number 57300, DSP Mohammed Isa Amma is still a police officer and not regarded as a senator by the Nigerian Police Force. The retirement letter is parading is a suspected forged document under investigation. Thank you and God bless.
I think it's unfortunate for police authority to come out with that allegation. And let me enlighten our viewers that the police, when it comes to appointment of an officer, is not the police authority, it's the Police Service Commission. When it comes to discipline of an officer, it's Police Service Commission. When it comes to promotion, it's also the work of Police Service Commission. And also when it comes to disengagement from the police, is the work of Police Service Commission. So it's unfortunate if the police authority cannot even differentiate their work. They don't know that it is only the Police Service Commission that can appoint, that can do promotion, that can deal with issues of discipline and even disengagement. So I'm surprised if after 7 years, it is today that the police is realizing that I've left the police, that I'm now a deserter. And let me even clear some air for you. Just not more than 2 weeks ago, the IG of police was invited by the Senate Committee on Police to come and discuss on issues of kidnapping between Abuja and Kaduna. The IG was so scared, he was thinking that the Senate invited him to humiliate, that they are going to humiliate him or something. The IG called me that I should intervene, I should talk to the Senate President, I should talk to the leadership to see how they will make it easy for him, if it is possible for him not to appear before the committee, which I met the Senate President. I even met the Senate leader on the issue. With the Senate leader said, no, the Senate Committee on Police just want to find out what is the problem. And that is how I convinced the IG to come, that there is not any problem. And when he came, I even participated in the meeting. And before then, I'd been writing letters to IG. I wrote letter to IG, two letters. If you want, I can give you. I wrote one letter to him concerning the increase, the rate of crime, the way the rate of crime is high inside Abuja. I wrote him to intimate him on what is going about the high rate of crimes in Abuja. I wrote another letter to him when he first came about this issue of special promotion, that he should try as much as possible to do something about it, because it's bringing low morale. It's bringing the police authority into disrepute, because a lot of officers, they don't even work now, because there is an officer who called me that said because of this issue of this special promotion, where they will come and pick a junior officer and put him to work on top of so many officers, is demoralizing, that they feel like even leaving the job. And let me clear that one again. When the IG came, when the president appointed the IG, there are 23 AIGs, his seniors, who are not due for retirement. But the government retired all of them to make it easy for the IG to work. So why is it today the IG is picking some junior officers under the name of special promotion and put them ahead of seniors who are even 12 years? They are 12 years, they are senior. And that is the observation I'm making. All these allegations we are making is for the IG to see what he can do and make the force to be more effective, so that at least this crime that we're recording, it will go low. Apart from that one, let me even tell you, just last 2 weeks after the meeting with the police committee, the IG sent somebody to my office to collect my diplomatic passport that I will accompany him with a security meeting in Morocco. They booked my flight from Abuja to Lagos. They booked my hotel. They booked me on Air Morocco. The only reason why I didn't go with them is I told them that I need details of what we are going to do there. It is that is when I get the details, I will prepare, because as a senator, I cannot just move without knowing what I'm going to face. So I think it's unfortunate that somebody after 7 years, and these are the kind of the questions that you're supposed to ask. If for that 7 years, who is collecting my salary? Does that mean that somebody is collecting my salary? And if for 7 years I've left the job and still my name is on the system and is reading, that means it's rather unfortunate. That means something is wrong. That means the system is wrong. That means it needs reorganization. That means some people are not doing their work. I have letters. This is a letter which I paid to the police 1 month salary in lieu of notice. I paid 124,378.87 naira as a requirement for leaving immediately. And after, I've been a public figure since 2011 because I contested election in 2011 and I went through security screening. I went through every screening and there was nothing. After that one, I lost election. I went to tribunal. I went to appeal. I lost in all those things. And I prepared for 2015. Today, I'm a senator. I contest the election. After we are communicating on everybody in the Senate, I don't hide it. I address myself as a retired police officer. I have never listened. For somebody to say, to come out today and say that I've absconded, it looks, it has even ridiculed the image of the police for making that statement. For a statement, even an ordinary organization cannot make that listen. Then the second one, this is a letter. This is a letter from Police Service Commission. As I told you, the only people that will disengage you or give you appointment into the police as an officer is Police Service Commission. I'm even surprised in one of their press statements that they are saying that these papers, they are forged. So if these papers are forged, I think it is the Police Service Commission that is supposed to make statement, because this paper is not from the police authority. And IG, I don't know how, when the police get expertise that they cannot document that is forged online within 24 hours and document that being come from them, because this is a document from Police Service Commission. So it is only Police Service Commission that can say this thing is forged. And is there any complaint from Service Commission to say that I have forged any document? So how did IG or the police authority jump into conclusion that documents have been forged? So if I will be treated for trying to help the police, for trying to help the IG, for trying to help this government, for trying to fight against corruption as a senator, if I will be treated this way, then you can imagine an ordinary citizen. We just finished passing Whistleblower Act. It shows that this Whistleblower Act, there will be problem. If I, as a serving senator, can make bring some points for you to work on, and instead of looking at it, you are going low to be brandishing statements that are false. I think it's rather unfortunate. That thing should not come from the police.
All right. But
what I said is, and it is based on these allegations that people bring. People made allegations that why is the money oil companies are paying? Why is the money, this thing, hotels, private individuals, companies, banks, all over the federation. They pay money to the police every month. Where is the money going? I did not say IG collected the money, but you know, press, they decide to pick anything and just make it so that at least the paper will sell or something. It is just allegation from people that if we are thinking, or somebody came with that allegation that it is high time for the government to start generating revenue from all these kind of services. That if police are giving more than 50,000 policemen are assigned to oil companies, oil servicing company, or hotel, banks, private individuals, and every month they make payment for those services. And the allegation is, where is the money going? And it is high time there should be a source of revenue for either for the police or for the government to enhance their operations. If there is no law backing it, is the high time for police so that they legalize all this thing that is coming. It comes directly to the police so that it can enhance their operations. Okay. This is what we are talking about. Because, he has no right to declare me deserter. And when you declare somebody deserter, when I left the service, the IG was a deputy commissioner of police. In 2010. IG was a deputy commissioner of police, and he was not even in the country. I have never, throughout my career for 10 years, 4 months, I have never met the IG. And even when I disengaged from the police, IG was a deputy commissioner of police under United Nations, UN. So he cannot come and declare me deserter. And I contested election, I'm a senator. If you have problem with that, you know what to do. So the IG cannot declare me deserter. It's just that it's unfortunate. Something like this is coming when we are trying to help the IG to do something good so that his name will be printed in gold. And he took the matter so personal. I don't know why he took the matter. And even the interview I granted in Daily Trust, it was not directed to him.